Hello everyone and welcome to DP online platform held by the Provincial Directorate of Ain supervised and guided by our Honorable Supervisor Mr. Ahmed Halawa, presented by Sunia Jamei, an English teacher from Ahmed Hainer Middle School. Our topic grammar for today is comparing future perfect to future simple. Here are some steps for better understanding. Step number 1 is how do we form the future perfect simple. In step number 2, we are going to focus on when we can use the future perfect. And step number 3, we are going to focus on time expressions used with the future perfect. Step number 4, we focus on future simple form and use, and we compare it to the future perfect simple. Step number 5, we provide guided practice and exercises. Finally, is recapitulating and summarizing as a final step. Step number 1, how do we form the future perfect simple? The future perfect tense is formed by using subject plus will or want plus have plus the past participle of the verb. The past participle form of a regular verb ends with an ed, like dance, danced, cook, cooked, and listen, listened. The past participle form of irregular verbs can be found in the third column of a regular verb list, like verb to see, saw, and seen. Okay, now the positive form of the future perfect tense is subject plus will plus have plus verb in past participle. For example, I will have finished, he will have finished, she will have finished, it will have finished, you will have finished, we will have finished, you will have finished, and they will have finished. For example, she will have finished the project. Negative form, I will not or I won't have finished, he will not or he won't have finished, she will not or she won't have finished, it will not or it won't have finished, you will not or you won't have finished, etc. with other subject pronouns. For example, she will not or she won't have finished the project. With the interrogative form, we usually start with the auxiliary will. For example, will I have finished? Will he have finished? Will she have finished? Will it have finished? Will you have finished? Will we have finished? Will you have finished? And will they have finished? For example, she will have finished the project. Example, will she have finished the project? Examples of the future perfect simple. For example, I will have finished this book, and you will have studied the English tenses. She will have cooked dinner. He will have arrived. We will have met Jolie, and it will have stopped raining. They will have left Japan. Step number 2 is when do we use the future perfect simple. The future perfect simple is quite an easy tense to understand and use. The future perfect talks about the past in the future. So, use number 1. We use the future perfect simple to talk about something that will be completed before a specific time in the future. Example for this, the guests are coming at 8 p.m. So, I will have finished cooking by then. Another use of the future perfect is when we talk about something that will have happened before something else happens in the future. For example, by the time he arrives, I will have finished the project. Look at the diagram. The diagram shows the basic use of the future perfect simple. Here are some key or signal words that usually used with the future perfect, like by tomorrow, by next week, by 2020 by 2050, by this time tomorrow, by this time next week, by the time plus subject plus verb you arrive, or in 2 weeks time, in 5 years time, etc. when and before other indicators to or signal words to future perfect. Okay, so we can say here is an action finished before sometime in the future. So when we say I had finished my work, we're talking about an action that happened yesterday of this time. And when you say I have finished my work, I'm talking about an action that have or has just finished now. And when we say I will have finished my work, we're talking about an action that will have finished by this time tomorrow. Step number 3, we focus on time expressions used with future perfect simple. Most commonly time expressions used with the future perfect tense to indicate when the action will be completed are by the year, by the time, by this time next year or next, okay, between brackets you can, it depends on the sentence, by then and before. Example, by the time you read this, I will have left. So I will have I will have left or I will leave just before you read this. And you will have finished the report by the time next week. So means that at this time next week, the report will be ready. Example number 3, by the year 2027, they will have got married. And number 4, will you have eaten when I come to pick you up at 7 p.m. this evening? Step number 4, future simple, form and use. Now we are going to compare the future perfect to the future simple. The future simple, the form positive form is subject plus will or shall plus verb in the bare infinitive. For example, I will go to Thailand. And negative form is subject plus will not or want plus the verb in the or the base form. The verb is infinitive or bare infinitive, like I will not go to Thailand. Interrogative form is will plus subject plus verb in the base form. For example, will you go to Thailand? The future simple in English. So we ask the question, what is the future simple tense? The future simple is the verb tense used to express actions that will occur in the future and express an action that will occur in the future. It is used to express things that are expected to happen in the future, such as predictions and intentions. For example, here are some examples in sentences. I will go to the store tomorrow. She will help you with your homework. And we will have dinner at 6 p.m. They will go to the movie tonight. I will call you later. And you will do your best. Also another example, he will finish the project by Friday and she will be here in an hour. How to form the future simple tense? The future simple is formed with the auxiliary verb will or shall plus the infinitive form of the main verb. I'll go to the store. I will or I'll short form. The auxiliary verb will is used for the persons or for the most verbs. The auxiliary verb shall is used mainly in questions and for the first person singular and plural I and we. For example, will you help me or shall we go home? In example number 3, in the negative sentence, the auxiliary verb will is changed to want and the auxiliary verb shall is changed into shan't. For example, I want to go to the store. Another use of the present simple, of the future simple, is when we want to predict a future event. For example, it will rain tomorrow. Or with I and we to express a spontaneous action or decision. For example, I pay for the tickets by my credit card. Also, another use of the future simple is when we want to express willingness. For example, I do the washing up. He will carry your bag for you. Another use of the future simple is in the negative form to express unwillingness. For example, the baby won't eat his soap and I won't leave until I've seen the manager. With you to give, okay, also is used to give orders like you will do exactly as I say. Also to give an invitation. For example, will you come to dance with me? Will you marry me? Step number 5, providing guided practice and exercises. Example, look at the example. So verb is verb to pass between brackets. So you put the verb in the correct form. You just have to focus on the signal word. So all the exams by the end of June. You see, by is the main indicator to future perfect simple. So answer to this sentence, we say we will have passed all the exams by the end of June. Okay, the same with the following sentences. For example, I verb to do it by that time. Again, we have by. By is the main indicator to future perfect. So we can say I will have done it by that time. Example number 2. She verb to write the article by 5 o'clock. So by 5 o'clock is the main signal word or indicator to the future perfect simple. We can say that she will have written the article by 5. Number 3, you verb to have dinner by 7 o'clock. So we can say that by 7 o'clock you will have had dinner. And number 4, they from the school by the end of the year. Verb to build. So we can say that they will have built the school by the end of the year. Number 5, the teacher will have finished the lesson by 4 o'clock. Number 6, we verb to discuss the problem by tomorrow. So we will have discussed the problem by tomorrow. We plus subject will, auxiliary will plus have plus verb in past participle. The pupils will have read 2 books by the end of the month, and she will have got married, or she will have married by the end of July. Number 9, you will have painted the front gate before I return. And finally, in example 10, it will have stopped raining by the end of the day. Look at exercise number 2. Exercise number 2, you are requested to put the verb between brackets in the future simple or perfect. Here is a mixed sentence. Okay, for example, number 1, I not finished the job by the time you come back tomorrow. By the time you come back tomorrow, indicator to future perfect simple. So we can say I won't have finished the job by the time you come back tomorrow. Number 2, by next summer, my father verb to buy a car. By next summer is another marker to the future perfect simple. We say by next summer my father will have bought a car. Example number 3, they verb to do their homework tonight. So we can say that they will do the homework tonight. Number 4, she verb to clean the house by 10 o'clock. So by 10 o'clock, another indicator to future perfect. She will have cleaned her house by 10 o'clock. I verb to go shopping next Sunday. So next Sunday, future simple, I'll go or I will go shopping next Sunday. Number 6, you eat by 6. So it's an interrogative form by 6. Form is interrogative. So will you have eaten by 6? And number 7, what verb to do? So what you do by the end of the day. So what will you have done by the end of the day? The last exercise is you are requested to make the future perfect positive by 10. For example, I will have finished this report by 10 p.m. and by 10 p.m. we will have had dinner. By 10 p.m. she will have left Paris. By 10 p.m. John will have met Lucy, and by 10 p.m. so we keep the same point on time, they will have taken the exam and it will have stopped snowing. I will have read all of these books and they will have fallen asleep. 9, she will have watched the film by 10 p.m. and by 10 p.m. tonight he will have arrived. Thanks for watching, and see you inshallah next time.